The perfect music in this game. This can't keep happening. You are Ralph. And working security at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Is your dream. Wait, what? And working. That makes sense, actually. At least that's what you told them in the interview. You've been there so long. The relentlessly cheerful animatronic characters feel like old friends. You love how their antics bring smiles to kids' faces. This place creates happy family memories, and you help make that possible. But all good things must come to an end, and it's time to move on while you still can. This is your last week. You've always worked the day shift, but after a sudden staff vacancy and temporary closure, management asks you to take the night shift for a change. Letting them down is never an option. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy are Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment's biggest assets. Your duty is to protect them and the restaurant's reputation. Your contract calls it a matter of life and death. You've heard rumours of the animatronics sometimes get quirky after hours, but no one's better equipped to handle them than you. 22-time Employee of the Month. Jesus Christ. Is there no music? Hold on. Oh, I think there is music actually. Hold on. You've heard Wait, no, I've already done that. As Night Watchman, you'll face many choices that lead to various outcomes. If you find an item that might help you to do your job, try to figure out where it can be used. Now for your first big decision. Oh my god, there is volume. Ow, turn it down. Little question mark Roblox there. Wait, there it is. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway. The security office at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is practically a second home. You spend so much of your time here of your career. Probably too much time cooped up in a glorified closet, staring at a buzzing, flickering monitor until your eyes dry out. But everyone's got to make a living. And you have an 11-year-old daughter, Copiella, to provide for. You often feel like the only thing you're good at is protecting others, even at your own expense. The office is always dark, since there aren't any outside windows. But somehow at night it still manages to give you the creeps. You're probably just spooked because you're all alone in the restaurant, aside from Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Animatronics aren't fantastic conversationalists, but boy can they sing and dance. Of course there's always been known to do other things. Rumour is they've become strangely aggressive lately, but surely those glitches were ironed out, and they wouldn't have reopened this place. Not that customers have exactly been flocking back just yet. After the restaurant closes and everyone is gone, the animatronics enter roaming mode and walk around to prevent their servos from locking up. You hear heavy footsteps echoing out there now. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Why did I hear that? If animatronics encounter you in the restaurant at night, they should ignore you, but your safest bet is to stay in the office until 6 AM. When they return to the stage, enter sleep mode and recharge. Then you can go home. It's the stupidest system ever. Management cares about the employees, and it's time-consuming and expensive to hire and train new ones, not to mention the occasional legal fees and the hassle of covering up accidents. So they installed reinforced doors on either side of the office. It's an unlikely event that animatronic visits you here. You can open and shut the east and west doors by pressing the big red button in the doorway. The light switches below them illuminate the east and west halls outside your office, so you can see them any time out there. Surviving the night properly seems like a low bar for a job, but this isn't just about collecting a check. You may have a venture out of the office from time to time. The animatronics are clumsy and mindless. Naturally, if they break something out there, you have to go fix it and clean up the mess right away so the restaurant is ready to open, just in case any customers show up. Think of the children. Of course, your number one concern is make sure nothing happens to Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. Oh, and don't forget Foxy. Please, don't forget about Foxy, please God. There are 3 security monitors on the desk, but 2 of them are always on the fritz. Replacing them would let you see more. But you guess management spend money on the doors instead. You can use the control panel in front of you to switch to one working display, feed some various cameras across the thing. Yeah, that thing. You check the stage first. Your heart pounds when you see Bonnie and Chica are gone. So that's who you heard walking on the restaurant. Freddy's just hanging out there on his own. The brown bear is dapper as always in his black top hat and bow tie. I'm glad they restored the vintage animatronics with the classic look. Freddy doesn't want a match, as if he's above all of that, and just because he's the star of the show, and maybe he's saving his energy for something. I'm the star of the show, you tell yourself as you switch over to the Pirate Cove camera. Foxy's shy, the curtains are drawn, so he must be back there. Before you locate Bonnie and Chica, you discover a situation that demands immediate attention. The lights in the men's restrooms are out. It looks like they're on, actually, but you must replace a light bulb before your shift ends. It's better to do it sooner rather than later. It's always a good idea to check the monitors to see where the animatronics are at any given time, especially if you're thinking about leaving the office. You quickly click through the camera feed. Freddy's on stage, but he's moved since the last time you look at him. He's facing the camera now, his eyes seemingly gazing into your soul as if to say, I know that you're watching. You shudder. Who watches the watcher? Wide eyes peer from behind the curtain in Pirate Cove and then blink out. That's your face, Foxy. You can't find Chica anywhere, but the camera in the kitchen has been broken for a while. Then it picks up audio. No video. Something is in there, rattling pots and pans and banging cabinet doors. The giant yellow chicken has a voracious appetite. Sounds like she'd be peckish and looking for a midnight snack. Bernie? Where's Bernie? Where? In the West Hall, heading towards the security office. Well, in that case, I'm gonna exit through the right door. The restroom's located on the east side of the building, so you head through the door on your right. You glance at the rules for safety poster as you exit the security office. You don't know where they're posted in this corner where kids shouldn't be anyway. The rules certainly don't apply to you, especially number 8, leave before dark. You laugh nervously. The hallway is decorated with cheerful stars and a checkerboard stripe matching on the floor tiles, but the dim light from a lone fixture overhead makes the fading decor seem almost sinister, especially the vintage character posters for Chica, Freddy, and Bob. What was that? You thought you heard something. Blew so far off. A clanking sound? Maybe from the kitchen. The kind of sound a 6-foot-tall animatronic chicken might make if you knocked a metal pot off a counter. You pause and strain your ears to listen, but you hear nothing more. You reach the dining area. An overhead light illuminates 6 long tables, all already prepared for a party with confetti, tablecloths, and party hats lined up. My throat. You start to make your way to the restrooms, but you freeze at the sound of slow, heavy footsteps. We're gonna hide under the table. You scramble under a table and lie in your stomach. Peering out from underneath the tablecloth, now you feel the vibrations of footsteps as well as hear them. They plod towards the dining area. The animatronic would be much faster if he knew your location. If you make a break for it and stay low behind the tables, you might have been able to reach the restrooms without being spotted. Or you can carry it silently and hope whoever it is moves on soon. I sprint towards the bathroom. You don't like being out in the open here, so you make it to the restroom. If you can make it to the restroom, you can try to lock the door and keep the animatronics out while you replace the light bulb. You race towards the restroom, the rubber soles of your shoes squeaking at the... This sounds annoying. But remember, the animatronics are surprisingly fast when they want to be. You only make it halfway across the downing area before powerful yellow arms grab you from behind. Ah! Yes. Oh. Your blood-curdling screams drowns out the whir of animatronic servos and cracking bones. Oh. Oh, that was fast. I didn't expect to die there. Right door. Sprint towards the bathroom, go! Wait, it's the same thing, isn't it? God damn it! Speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run. Exit from right door. Distraction! A loud noise might distract the animatronic long enough for you to slip by. Tipping over a table will make another mess for you to clean up later, but the important thing is to make sure it is later. You grab one side of the table and heave. Flipping it, it falls with a crash, knocking over a roll of plastic chairs and sending shiny paper heads flying. That should do it. You're about out towards the restroom where you spot both Bonnie and Chica in your way. They see you at the same time and dash towards you. You spin around and run away, right into Freddy Fazbear's crushing embrace. What to do here? What is this? So is the best thing to do to just like exit through right door, hide under the table, and then keep hiding. They say discretion is the best part of your valor, so you keep hiding and waiting. Definitely not because you're too scared to budge. The footsteps cease, and you wonder if the animatronics is waiting for you. You clamp a hand over your mouth and count the dried, pale wads of glue stuck to the bottom of the table. 7. Gross. After several minutes, which seems more like an hour, you're pretty sure the coast is clear. From your vantage point on the floor, you don't see any oversized animal feet in your immediate vicinity. It's time to make your move. Check tabletop. How would I do that? I'm gonna do it anyway. You crawl out from underneath the table and grab it. To pull yourself up, your legs are really shaky. There isn't a lot on the table. The flimsy white vinyl tablecloth is decorated with powerful confetti. It's disposable, so after a party, the staff can scoop up all the plates, food scraps, and other detritus, and toss it into a garbage bag. It's wasteful, but faster and cheaper than having a laundry dozen of fabric tablecloth posts. Children's birthday parties aren't every day. 5 pointed with it if I don't care. Something shiny catches you. A foiled gum wrapper. You sly and slip it into your pocket to discard later. People leave their trash wherever. This wouldn't have happened in the old days when working Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was a badge of honor. The franchise has truly fallen on hard times, and thanks to those pernicious rumors about missing kids and lingering bad memories from the bite of 87. If only the victim could tell him what he did to provoke that attack, but he doesn't talk anymore, or do much else. So the press completely reacts in out of proportion, and the place has been since. Makes it easier for you to moving on. But you mean a model employee right up to the end. You step into the men's restroom and shut the door. The antiseptic scent of bleach still pervades the air, which is far from the worst thing you've whiffed in there. You try to look around, but it's too dark, with both lights out. That's why you're here. What are the odds that 2 bulbs would burn out at the same time? Maybe there was some kind of power surge after all. The wiring building is ancient. That's probably why the cameras always glitch and monitoring the security office keeps uploading. It might even explain some of the strange behavior exhibited by the animatronics. Unless you shake your head. You're in the dark when it comes to that stuff, in this case, literally. Focus on your job, you think. Focus on getting home to Capellia. Everything else is way above your pay grade. Maybe the darkness makes you paranoid, but you press your ear against the door and listen. If an animatronic follows you into the restroom, it won't be great for you. There's only one way out. At least I'm in the best place. I'm in the best place for a person to lose control of their bladder. You circle and wince at the sound echoes around you. The restaurant sounds quiet, which oddly makes you feel even more nervous. The darkness seems to be pressing in on you, making it hard to breathe. Your imagination is running wild with any sensory inputs. All you want to do is replace the light bulb and get back to the security office as quickly as safely as possible. Replace the light bulb. How many night watchmen does it take to change a light bulb? None. They refuse to do it, because they might chase away the night they're out of job. You smile to yourself as you make a detour to retrieve a step stool. A new bulb from the maid's closet. You often make up jokes in your head while you're working, and you can't wait to get home to inflict your latest creations on Capellia. She'll groan loudly and say affectionately, "My joke, Dad." You remind her that telling dad jokes is a mandatory requirement of all fathers, and you never shirk on your duty. The boring, real answer to the question is, of course, 1. You finish twisting the new bulb. What was that? Inside the socket and say, "Let there be light," as it flickers on, casting the bathroom in its warm glow. You blink as your eyes adjust from the darkness. The wide porcelain urinals and sinks are gleaming. This is the cleanest the bathroom will be all day. Once the restaurant opens and kids are unleashed to eat and play, this will quickly become one of the most disgusting rooms in the facility. 1 light down, 1 to go. Listen at the door a second time. Your caution pays off. You hear footsteps outside, moving much more quickly than Bonnie or Chica usually do, getting louder by the second. While you've been in the restroom, you haven't been keeping an eye on the Pirate's Cove. Foxy must have left his attraction. You hope he didn't hear you working here, but he does have big ears. They're among the few parts that still function on attached to the animatronics. Yeah, he's on his way to the restroom right now, and you don't have much time before he gets to you. I doubt it. He's not dark yet. I'm not going to stop him. Hide in the stall. Hide! You hide in the stall! You can't fit the maintenance closet. It's too small and cramped, full of mops, buckets, and cleaning supplies. Your only option is to duck into one of the stalls and stand on the toilet, like you did in elementary school when you needed to get away from the mean kids. Now that you think about it, maybe that's one of the reasons you became a security guard, because you could help those who can't help themselves. Of course, you imagined that you would be armed in order to protect and serve, but weapons of any kind aren't allowed here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Nothing kills a kid's party more than seeing someone with a taser hanging out in the corner, even if he is the good guy. You dash to the second bathroom stall, but you find it's locked from the inside. It's secured with a simple slide-bolt latch. You might be able to get it open if you had something thin enough to fit between the door and jar. Try another stall. The next stall is open. Before you can get inside, the bathroom door bangs open and slams against the wall, loud as a gunshot. Foxy the pirate is here, and he knows how to make an entrance. His exposed metal feet clink against the floor as he steps into the bathroom. The porcelain tiles crack under the pressure of his weight. Why, though? Did he not design the building with him in mind? His eye patch is pulled up so both of his glowing white eyes are focusing intently on you. Oh no. He scrapes his hook along the walls as he stalks towards you, and then he starts humming. Foxy was singing stage shows with Foxy, Bonnie and Chica till he was banished to Pirate's Cove and left to be forgotten. The tune is slow and unsettling, but you can't quite remember the song. It's not in the short time you have left. Are you serious, man? It's like Dark Souls. I can save. Oh, hold on. You can't lock the door because the kids always find a way to get themselves outside the restroom, so you look around for something to shove against it. The trash can doesn't look heavy enough, and you're out of time. Foxy's outside. The door moves inwards and you lean your back against it, pushing it closed again with all your might as if your life depends on it, which it does. The light bulb you just changed starts flickering as Foxy's metal hook bangs and scrapes against the door. Each impact sends a jolt through your body, vibrating in your bones. You hope Foxy will go away, but he keeps pounding on the door and screeching. Sweat pours down your face and you feel your feet slide on the slick tiles. You're losing your grip on the bathroom door and on reality. The door opens enough to let him get his metal hook inside. The pointed tip is an inch away from your right eye. All you have to do is hold the door until 6 AM. Unfortunately, you can't even hold it for 6 seconds. Are you... What am I meant to do? What is this? This is impossible. There's nothing I can do. This is... There must be something. Okay, we do this. Okay, first we check the cameras. So I know that Bonnie's in the corridor. I can't go... I inspect desk maybe, I don't know. I don't really care. We can't go through the left door. Because... Bonnie's there. Eager to fix the restroom lights and get out the way to keep watch, you head out the office through the west door. It's pretty dark in the hallway, but you have a layout memorized. Even after the recent renovations, they like to move things around here a lot, maybe to confuse the animatronics. The supply closet is just ahead on your left. You want to stop there to pick up some fresh light bulbs, since the bathrooms aren't always stocked. You'd hate to make a second trip. Oh. This is not good. You yank the door open and try to step inside the closet, but you bump into something big. Solid. Furry? And wearing a blood-red bow tie. Bonnie. You recoil, raising your hand in a futile defensive gesture. An ear-splitting shriek cuts through the night as a 6-foot-plus rabbit lunges from the shadows. Last thing you see before everything goes black is his massive jaw snapping open and shut. Right, I thought... What actually is the correct answer here? Like, what is it? Check... Maybe I need to check the cameras before I go to the bathroom. See, hide under the table. Keep hiding. You check the tabletop, grab the item. I don't know, might be useful. Inspect the sink. I don't think I need to do this, but we'll clear the pipes. Place first light, you know there's nothing in there. Then you listen at the door. No, but Foxy's still coming from it. Hide in the stall. Okay. Hold on. I don't... Yeah, but then you barricade door and it just does the same... It's the same. I don't understand what this is. I don't get it. I'm so confused. I need something to get in the stall. That's what I need. So I need something thin. Exit through right door as always. Distraction gets you killed. This is the only thing that works. Hiding under the table. And you keep hiding. You check the tabletop to get a gum wrapper. I don't know what. Okay, let's just replace second light straight away. Oh no. Faxy, you just before he busts the door open, the tattered crimson fox gapes at you, one-eyed covered with a black patch, jaw hanging slack to reveal a vicious teeth. His right arm is raised threateningly, with a sharp silver hook on the end where his hand will be. Everything about this animatronic screams, not for kids, which might probably why his direction has been marked off out of order for the reopening. As far as you know, he's never been any kids. But now Foxy's there screaming and rushing towards you. You hold the light bulb in your hand at him, but he shadows helmets against his head, and broken shards of glass tinkle on the floor tiles. Great move. Now he's really pissed off. The good news is, you won't have to clean up the mess. The bad news is, you are the mess. There's only one thing I can think of. We camp. Inspect desk. Check cameras again. It's the same interaction. Well, I don't what? It's not even beatable. You can't go through the left door, because you die. You can't go through the right door, because it ends you dying in the bathroom. My cat scared me to death. I don't... Exit through right door. I don't know. He just ends in me dying. I don't get it. Hide under the table. Keep hiding. Check tabletop to get the wrapper. Inspect the sink. I don't... Listen at the door. You hear Foxy? You need to hide in the stall. Maybe because I grabbed both items. Maybe you have a paper clip. Where did I get that from? Use paper. I don't even know where I got that from. I got chewed gum. Did I get it from the desk? Oh my god, I got it from the desk, didn't I? You check your pockets to the paper clips you found earlier. Got it. You straighten out the wiring and bend one end of it up until the right angle. Foxy isn't the only one with a hook now. You insert your new makeshift tool between the door and the frame, fiddle around. It only takes you a second to catch the knob of the board and slide the door open. The door swings out towards you. You slip into the stall and pull the door closed. Explain to me how picklocking the first stall is somehow faster than just simply entering the second stall, because Foxy already got in by that time. You don't believe this. The door won't stay shut. The slide board is jammed now. Oops. Get unlock the door. What right look? Foxy's footsteps stop right outside the restroom. What now? You have chewed gum. Use chewed gum. You pull a wad of chewed gum from your pocket and pick the lint off it. It's still soft and slightly sticky. You wedge it in between the door lock and the door stays closed. What? You sigh of relief and crouch at the toilet, tucking your feet under you and out of the way. The restroom door creaks open and bumps against the wall. Someone is in there, waiting in your doorway. Waiting. Watching. Waiting. Somehow you manage to remain perfectly still, and eventually whoever it is leaves. You lower yourself gently to the floor of the stall, freezing any time. You make the slightest sound, waiting for a moment before you continue. Soon you are lying in your belly, grateful the restroom has been thoroughly cleaned. You peer out from under the door. No sign of the metal legs and feet of Fox's exposed endoskeleton. From here you catch a glimpse. You catch a glimpse of silver of the restroom hallway, and beyond that, the dining area. All is quiet. You lie there for a few more minutes, be sure you're not alone. Settle down, catch your breath. That was too close. You're getting nervous after being outside the security office with its cameras and doors locked to make you feel more secure. But before you can head back there, you need to finish your job for the night. You stare at the second broken light bulb. My name's Ralph.
You're the only thing standing between me and home tonight. So I'm talking to inanimate objects now myself. That's awesome.
You've been through that already. You're tempted to leave now, knowing that somebody on the day shift will have to replace the bulb and fix the bathroom door, but you don't. It's like you said in one of your training videos for the restaurant. You can't spell team without M&E. After the battle of 87, you heard some of the staff twist around, so you can't spell team without M-E-A-T. You don't much appreciate that. People deal with tragedy and loss in their own ways. Sometimes with humor, but hey, at least it shows they were listening during orientation. The place, the second light. Your place, second light, but we fasten first. Later it gets to more dangerous distance outside the security office. You haven't been watching the cameras, but you have to assume all the animatronics are working out now. With the staff room once again bright and cheerful, you can head back to the office. Beginning there will be very unsafe. You return the steps to the maintenance closet and dispose of the old burned out bulbs and oh my god. You return the old steps to the maintenance closet and dispose of the old burned out bulbs in the trash. You glimpse your reflection in the wide mirror. You look terrible. The light reveals deep shadows under your eyes. Transitioning from your day shift to the night shift is already starting to fatigue you, making you question what's real and what isn't. This is only for a week, but then you can rest as much as you want before driving back into your job search. The position is opening up for a security guard at your daughter's school, and you really hope to get it. But middle schoolers can be just as difficult to handle as animatronics. In some ways, Freddy, Barney, Chica, and Foxy are just big, terrifying kids. You open up running one of them on your way back to the office. Better hurry, your shift is almost over. Listen at the door. You reach in to get moving, but you press your ear to the bathroom door and listen. It sounds quiet out there. You grab the handle and are about to open the door when you glance down. Faint light from the dining area seeps in from underneath the door, but it's interrupted by two shadows. Those could be feet, you think. Really big feet. The moment stretched out for a long time. Your knuckles are white, you're gripping the door handle so tightly. But then the shadows are gone, and you hear footsteps moving away. Whew, that was close. You've been breathing shallow this whole time. Would you be hurt? You're taking a deep breath. It's now or never. I got that easy. You sneak back to the security office without encountering any more animatronics. By the time you get there, it's 5:45 a.m. Your shift's almost over. I spent 5 hours in those toilets. You check the cameras. To your left, Barney, Chica, and Freddy are all present on the stage, and the curtain is drawn at Pirate's Cove. Previous night watchmen have put the animatronics behaving strangely, but like everyone else, you dismiss their wild stories. Sometimes people fall asleep staring at the camera feeds, and they imagine things boasted by the old rumors and stories. The mind can be a funny thing, making it hard to distinguish hallucinations from reality. Now you feel bad for not believing them, but you know that if you tell others about what happened tonight, they won't believe you either. Perhaps they would have even discouraged you from talking about what you've seen. You would never do anything that would put Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. How would never harm it. You've put so much time in, put so much work into your job that you're practically a part of it yourself. You never pictured yourself leaving, but it seems like the best time to go, especially considering everything that happened tonight. Just 4 more shifts left. You can do this. I'm gonna tidy up before leaving. You start. Oh no. You start putting the security office back together the way it should be for the next shift. You toss all the garbage from the desk into the trash can. The sight of those food wrappers and soda cups sets your stomach growling. You haven't eaten in the last 6 hours. You clean out the yellow lockets of the back of the room as well, including a year-old packet of toast pastries that you choke down anyway because you're that hungry. You return to the desk 5 minutes to go. You click through the cameras. The animatronics are still where they belong. Already, the events of the night are starting to seem like it's a bad dream. The invitation falls on the poster behind the TV. It implores in the bright bubble letters above a group photo of Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica. These beloved characters couldn't be capable of the horrors you've just experienced, could they? Maybe you've been misinterpreting everything. Well, I've died about 20 times, so they do. This place can have that effect on people when it's late, and you're tired and hungry, and lonely. Of course we all are. You stare at the image, while moving your head from side to side. From some angles, it looks like there's a bulge in the paper. Before you can investigate, a red light starts blinking on the telephone. Screw it. You lean over the desk to get a close look at the poster. There's definitely a bump on the wall under Freddy Fazbear's nose, giving it a 3D effect. That's one thing you've always wanted to do to Freddy, but the place has rules, and you're a stickler for rules. You even wrote some of them down. Number 6, don't touch it. Ah! You poke your index fixated by Freddy's nose and surprise to hear a honk. Even more surprising, something behind the poster falls to the floor with a soft clatter. You push the chair out of the way and crawl under the desk. Is it more disgusting down here with crumbs and something dark and sticky on the dingy old carpet? It's just soda, you tell yourself, wiping the palm of your hand vigorously on your pants. Way at the back you find a thin plastic card lying down next to the wall. You haven't seen any of these in a long time. They stopped issuing to employees because there was so much turnaround. This is one of the old security badges, but the face and name have been scratched out. Who was this? And who hid it there? You watch clock on the desk as the numbers flip over from 5:59 to 6 a.m. You survived your first night at Freddy's. All is quiet as you leave the security office and pass through the restaurant. You step outside and take in the fresh, cool air, happy and grateful to be alive. Even the early morning light seems too bright after the darkness of the pizza place. You lose all sense of time in there, since most of the windows are in different parts of the restaurant. There isn't a cloud in the sky. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Too bad you'll have to sleep for most of it once you send Capelli off to school. And it won't be too long before you're back here for your second night. Who knows what that will bring? You lock up the restaurant, wave goodbye to the sleeping animatronics inside, and head home. That's the end of night 1. Obviously the game isn't finished yet, night versus night, but I hope this gives a good example of heroes that wins the full game. This game is recent. I still die. You know what? Night 2 will be in a few years.